just never know who might show up late at night. It's myself and my kitty. Kitty and the fur and the dog. This is like my favorite time of day. It's quiet, dark. There's a Christmas tree. And I was thinking today, well, it's already December 8th because it's past midnight. It's December, wait, what day is it? December 6th. Yes, December 8th. It's December 8th. Christmas is in how many days? Maybe 25 to 8. That's 17 days. I mean, how is that even possible? You know, I knew enough this year. We put this tree up like way too early. The thing is probably like a crispy toast. And I thought, we're putting the tree up before Thanksgiving. This feels insane. Well, now, thank goodness the thing is up. Because it could have been not up. I did my joy tree today. I have not put out my nativity. That is my plastic blow-up set that sits under the tree. Tomorrow night with my subscribers, I'm going to be doing a holiday tour. Basically, that means just walk around this house and see what kind of plastic mess I have. Oh, I do have, look, there's another tree. But seriously, how's everybody? Christmas is tricky. You know, I think a lot of people, I think we all tend to get in our own little brains, and we really have to not do that. I say that as much to anybody else as I do myself. But it's just really easy to get just busy in your own world. So today, Thomas was watching football, basketball, I don't know what sport it was. And we slept till like 10:30. And then what did we do? We didn't do much. Cleaned up a little bit, made Amos breakfast. I was like, I'm going to work on the lights. Thomas watched some sports. No, he did something. I just am not sure what it was. And my friend Jen walked down. She's my neighbor. And they were, I know. I spent a lot of time with my godson, who is 10. And they were doing, the flotilla was tonight. It was like, do y'all want to do the flotilla? I was like, no, it's too cold. Big Thomas was supposed to go hunting at the last minute. He didn't go hunting. And so I told Jen, I was like, come down and watch the flotilla with me. We'll watch, people on boats be cold. Last year, it was a fog out. You could not see your hand in front of your face. It was so foggy. But anyway, so Thomas ended up staying. Well, then my friend Paul drove by, and I was like, run me up to Byram's. And I need to get some hooks for my stockings, which I already owned the hooks, but I lost them. So I went up to the hardware store, and then I was like, well, what are y'all doing tonight? He was like, we're not doing anything. I was like, well, you and Betsy come with Libba, and let's do the flotilla, and I'll come up with something to eat. I was like thinking I could get Pizza Hut. There was like one frozen pizza. Well, then my friend Mary Scott called, and I was like, would y'all want to come over and watch the flotilla and eat? She was like, well, we have these friends coming. They're from, they're stopping in to see us. They were in Maine. They're heading back to Nashville. They have 2 little kids. And I was like, well, just bring them over here. I'll make lasagna. Now, I've never made a lasagna in my life, but I do buy food at food fairs when there's one near me. So I had gone to the Edenton Baptist Church had a food fair this year. And I mean, I was there 2 minutes after the thing started, and it was about wiped out. But one thing I got was a really good lasagna. It was $20. I hate to say that loud because they're going to raise the price on me next year. Because I think I fed 20 people with that $20 lasagna. And it was great. I could have eaten about 3 times more. You didn't get a lot of food tonight, but you got to eat. I made a bunch of garlic bread. And, oh, I know what Thomas did. He went to the grocery store. I sent him to the grocery store. And I said, did you get the ice cream cookie sandwiches? He was like, well, you didn't say ice cream. I was walking around the grocery store looking for chocolate chip cookie sandwiches. I was like, well, of course I meant ice cream. So he brought home a bag of cookies. The children ate them all. And so Amos had friends. He was in his jammies. I didn't worry about putting his clothes on. And then he had a bunch of littles his own age. Oh, and then my friend Erica texted and was like, can I come watch the flotilla with y'all? And I was like, yes. So she came. And so anyway, it was really fun. Really nice. It was really nice. The kids played. They had the water guns out. I love the idea of children, like, filling up water guns. Who knows what's happened downstairs? I don't care. They had the Nerf guns out. Amos was barefooted in the yard watching the flotilla. They were playing body. It's like when you go in the dark and look for people and hide and seek and chase. And it was just really a nice night. And I didn't worry if I didn't. Oh, and then we had shrimp rolls from Food Line. Though right now the Food Line is really not abiding by Adrian's grocery list, which includes those Schliffen Schlaffel Germany sounding frozen pancakes they haven't had in forever. For some reason, our Food Line, they can't just say, we don't carry that anymore. What they're like is like, oh, they don't make that anymore. I'm like, yes, they do. They do make Mott's applesauce. You cannot tell me that they don't make them because they're at every other store. Like, oh, well, maybe we just can't get them. I'm like, why can't you get them? I don't like Christmas. All holidays are hard. Yes. They are hard when you lose somebody. They really are. Did Amos play with the kids? Yes, he did play with the kids. I was shocked. I mean, I knew he likes having people over, but he played. He played in his own way. He went around and roared at people. And he ate Raisin Bran, and the kids ate lasagna at the table. But he had a really good time. Somebody's asking me if I had a better picture of the guest. You know what? No, we didn't really take pictures. We were too busy having a good time. But that means you're having fun, right? So anyway, just a little chitty chat. I would encourage you to ask somebody over or just do something. And don't worry about if it's going to be good. I didn't clean the house up. That's for darn sure. Yes, he played chase. They played chase because he wanted to play chase. Most children his age, 10, 11, are sort of over chase. But Amos is like a 3, 4, 5-year-old where he likes those kind of games. So anyway, it was good. I hope everybody has a good sleep and good night. I just love this time of night. It's like you can think when things get quiet, you know? It's just nice. Yeah, extend a hand. And it's not hard. It's really not hard. And maybe it's easier for me because I really don't worry if things aren't well. Like, as I was cutting into that lasagna, and it had been cooking for like 2 hours, but it was frozen as a darn pig in an ice trough. And I was like, what if I cut into this thing and it is frozen in the middle? But I was like, well, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Like, it's not going to be good? I mean, I've made things that aren't good before. One time I made, what was it that I made? Oh, artichoke dip. And it was like Parmesan cheese and artichoke dip. Well, I bought the like Parmesan cheese in the green canister for spaghetti. And evidently you were supposed to use like the shredded cheese. It was really dry. Oh. Ew, funny. Sometimes things that aren't planned are better than the ones that are. Yeah. And just trying to expand your scope. You know, like, I don't know. Anyway, it was fun. Tomorrow is, if you're coming to see my house, give me a day's notice. If you're coming to see me, come anytime. Well, you know, that's funny. I love a drop-in. I mean, a drop-in is like me in a nutshell. I love for people to drop in on me. Well, most people. And I love to drop in on somebody else. And I think when you love a drop-in, like when you're a dropper-inner, you have very low expectations. Because people that are uptight and perfect, they're not going to drop in on you because they would freak out if somebody dropped in on them. So if you have a friend who is a dropper-inner, then you need to trust that they don't care because they're a dropper-inner. You know, I did get braces. I got this tooth over here. I'm trying to. It's gone a rogue. See it? Trying to get it in. Gone late. I know. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I was really committed. I was like, we're going to go to church. And then evidently it's the annual meeting before church. Even one of your subscribers dropping in. Well, mainly people that I like, friends drop in. Like friends that live in my town. You're a dropper-outer. And I like people to come stay. Next weekend I have some college friends coming. I'm really excited about that. It's the Christmas tour in Edenton. It's fun to shop downtown. It's the Christmas parade. I mean, it's all sorts of fun things. My oldest son is coming home on Wednesday from college. I'm excited about that. I don't like most people, so I do not like drop-ins. Now, sometimes I do peek out to see whose car it is, and then I hide. Just truth. Yes, but I do not hide from this nice kitty. No, I don't. Now I'm itchy because I've basically snorted up cat hair. All right. Carry on, people. Night, night.